Oh, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ms. Irizzo here, and today we're going to talk about action verbs. It's the beginning of our verb mini unit, I guess we'll call it, because there's lots to do and lots to know with verbs. So we're starting on page 20 in your grammar packet, and you will also notice in your grammar packet, this is page 20, what is here, but you'll notice that in your packet it looks like this. You've got page 20 on this side, and you've got a page that I made for you about verbs on this side. Okay, so you're going to want to be looking at both of those right now, and I'm going to be referencing this paper throughout the entire section on verbs that we do. So you're going to want to make sure you have it handy at all times, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at this verb paper that I gave you, you'll notice at the top it says verbs. An action verb is a word that expresses an action. It's something that you do, okay? Dance, run, jump, walk, talk, flip, record, okay? Those are all things you do. An auxiliary verb, is a word that helps the main verb express tense, voice, or mood. You might also know it as a helping verb, okay? In elementary school and middle school, they might have called it a helping verb. The proper name is auxiliary. And then your third type of verb is a linking verb, which describes a condition or a state of being rather than an action. Okay, it renames or redefines the subject of the sentence, like when we have predicate nominatives and we have like Ms. Irizzo is my English teacher. Who or what did it? Ms. Irizzo, what did she do? She is, right? Is your verb. It's not an action, it's a link because it links to your predicate nominative, my English teacher, right? English teacher is telling us more about Ms. Irizzo. So today we are going, and then there's also your parts of your verb, your present, past, and your past participle. Your present shows an action or a state of being that's happening right now in the present. Your past shows something that happens in the past. And then your past participle is something that we're going to talk about when we get into verb tenses, which is down here, this box right here. Your perfect tense uses the past participle. We're not going to worry about that yet. Okay, so but like in the present tense, like I drive. In the past, I drove. Your past participle, when you use in here, would be driven, and drive, drove, driven is an irregular verb. Most of your verbs, your regular ED verbs, your past and your past participle are the same, that regular ED. Okay, we're not going to stress too much about that right now. Today, we are going to talk about action verbs, okay? And so I know that in the very beginning, I'm going to look up at the top here, and it says a verb states something about the subject. A verb that expresses an action is called an action verb. Oh, looks like a definition. So an action verb expresses an action. The snake slithered under the log. The snake slithered under the log and then reappeared. The snake had startled me for the last time. An auxiliary verb can accompany the action verb. So we see that here. So the snake slithered. When did the snake slither? Today? Yesterday? Today the snake slithers. Yesterday it slithered. So this is your past tense, your ED verb in the past tense. Okay? So this is really, really easy, and it should be review, ladies and gentlemen. What we're doing is we are going to underline the action verb and circle the subject. So we're asking who or what did it? What did it do, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, when we look, we're going to do 1 through 5 together. You're going to do 6 through 15 on your own, okay? So number 1, Valerie loves creative gardening. Who or what did it? Valerie, circle it. It's the subject. What does she do? She loves, right? Who or what did it? Well, what did it do? Okay, number 2, the search for new additions to her garden goes on and on. Who or what did it? Search. What did it do? The search goes on and on. For instance, number 3, yesterday, she spotted a wild aster in the brush of a vacant lot. Who or what did it? She. What did she do? She spotted. Number 4, she gently pulled up the aster by its roots. Who or what did it? She. What did she do? She pulled. Number 5, Valerie tucked the flower beside a fuzzy goldenrod in her side yard. Who or what did it? Valerie. What did she do? She tucked. Okay? We circle the subject, underline the action verb. Yeah? You with me? Let's try, well, you're going to do 6 through 15 on your own. Number 6. The whole yard is brimming with black-eyed Susans, sunflowers, and honeysuckle. Who or what did it? What did it do? Okay, who or what did it? Yard. What did it do? Our complete verb is brimming, but brimming is our action. Number 7. A pond in the center is filled with water lilies and frogs. Who or what did it? What did it do? Pond is filled is our whole verb phrase, but filled is our action. Number 8. Her passion for wildflowers is also demonstrated throughout her garden. Who or what did it? What did it do? Her passion is demonstrated, but demonstrated is our action. Okay? Number 9, she has transformed her yard into a haven for the native flora and associated wildlife. Who or what did it? She. What did she do? She has transformed, but transformed is our action. Remember, we're only looking for actions. Number 10, I'm sorry, my numbers are cut off here. Her choices of plants lure birds, butterflies, and bugs with their nectar and berries. Who or what did it? Choices. What do? They lure. Number 11, they offer shelter with safe branches and scrubby brambles. Who or what did it? They. What do? They offer. Every plant grows as if it has a special purpose. This is number 12. Who or what did it? Plant. What did it do? It grows. Number 13, she reads everything available on gardening. Who or what did it? She. What did she do? She reads. Migratory birds and mockingbirds often fly through her little haven. Who or what did it? The birds and the mockingbirds. And what do? They fly. Number 15. Residential birds like cardinals and blue jays spend their lives there. Who or what did it? Birds. What do? They spend. 16. A bed of bright flowers attracts butterflies and bees. Who or what did it? Bed. What does it do? It attracts. Number 17. Wild animals are not the only animals tempted by the garden. Who or what did it? Animals. What do? They are tempted. 18. Youngsters come to Valerie's home for seeds and advice. Who or what did it? Youngsters. What do? They come. Number 19. People from all over town come with thoughtful additions for her garden. Who or what did it? People. What do? They come. Then number 20. They proudly watch their contributions become part of Valerie's wonderful haven. Who or what did it? They. What do? They watch. So ladies and gentlemen, this section was all about action verbs, those things that we do. Okay? Tomorrow we will talk about auxiliary verbs, and those are those helping verbs. Okay? In these sentences, there were lots of helping verbs. Okay? Is brimming. Is demonstrated. Has transformed. Okay? So you have lots of helping verbs here, but those were not our actions that we worried about. We will worry about those helpers tomorrow. If you have questions, make sure you're asking along the way. Again, this is Ms. Rizzo signing off. Have a great day.